Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to have a very fun conversation about something I think a lot of gamers tend to want to do. Replay video games from their childhood. And Steam has some of the best titles I can think of for just that. So follow me as we go down memory road. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, link is down below to the merch store. Go get some great merch. Before I get into this, this is not in any order, and I did my best to grab as many as I could of both Xbox and PlayStation. Steam doesn't have a lot of Nintendo games from this time that I could find. Could be wrong, but if I am wrong, just leave a comment down below and tell me about it, because I would love to see it. First one here is a game that I actually really enjoyed playing, and I actually forgot existed for a little bit here. Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne was a great game. I can't entirely remember everything about it, but I do remember was that Max Payne was a police officer, and his family died, and he was trying to avenge them. He was a very gritty police officer, and the lady here is the new love interest. Was a different time. Next is Doom 3. There have been a lot of Dooms, and this was honestly the Doom that got me into playing Doom so often. I really enjoyed this one. In this one, you're on Mars. You're a new security person. You go in, you try to find a guy. He dies. Whoopsie. And hell is unleashed, because hell is just another part of, well, Mars. The inner core of Mars or something. It was really weird, and I never really finished it, because it got hard, and I was young. I just enjoyed replaying it over and over. Next is Halo, and I grabbed the Halo 2 one, but if you just get the Anniversary Edition, you'll have all of them. The Master Chief Edition, sorry. And you'll have all of them. That way you can play Halo, the first Halo, the second, the third, however many there were before PlayStation, before the Xbox 360, I think ended. I don't know how far that really goes. This is another great game from my childhood, and I was really excited to see this on this list. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I couldn't find a bigger picture than this, so I'm sorry. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is a great thing. It's Wolfenstein, duh. So you're dealing with Nazis, the occult, science gone mad, zombies. I mean, there's a lot here, and it was just such a good storyline. This is why I love great storyline in games, and it was just an amazing time for that. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is the one I chose for the picture, for no particular reason. But there are plenty of Grand Theft Auto games that are on there from this time. Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, to name a couple, are on there, and boy, it'll be a great time for anybody wanting to relive those Grand Theft Auto days of running down strippers. Everybody loves the Star Wars Lego series, the new and the old. This is the old one from '05. This is really, really cool to me. And honestly, it was one of my top 5 Star Wars games I've ever played. 1 and 2. It was pretty close to that. It's in my second, just because later on this list, you'll see why. But it's up there. And we hit that on the list already. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This was an amazing game. You played as Jedis. You played as clone troopers preparing to overthrow the Jedi for the Emperor. You played as stormtroopers being Vader's fist, putting down rebellions and mowing down rebel scum. There was also a very interactive Battlefront mode where you played as either droids, clones, Imperial troopers, or rebels, and took over planets to control the galaxy, and even had fighter modes in space. Next is Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. This is actually a really deep one for my heart because my grandmother played this a lot when she was around and when this game was really popular. I really enjoyed playing this. It was one of those few games that I can actually remember from back then that I really, really want to play again on my PS2 that I just bought. Another one being Harry Potter, The Chamber of Secrets. That was a really good one. I had to look up if this was in this time because I was not positive, but there was a Star Wars The Force Unleashed for the PS2, and quite honestly I love Star Wars Force Unleashed, playing as Vader's apprentice, going around killing Jedi, killing stormtroopers, and killing rebels, not caring at all friend or foe, and customizing a lightsaber. The first time I could think of where you were able to customize your own lightsaber was perfect. Now these are some of my favorite games that I found on Steam that are from the PS2, Xbox time period. What are some games you guys played around then that are on Steam, or just games that aren't on there? Like, there were a lot of games that aren't on Steam that were great back then. Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and Frontline are two big ones to me, as well as Call of Duty Big Red 1, another big one. A lot of shooters now that I think about it that I play. But leave a comment down below for what games you guys miss playing from back when you were a child. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Also, link is down below to the merch store. You'll get some great merch. I don't really have a lot of videos that I can think of to recommend you that are similar to this. So how about you guys go check out the cleaning your peripherals. Just because, you know, every now and then we all need to clean our peripherals. Desk pads, mouse, keyboard, all of them need cleaned every now and then. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and have a great day.